Hello everybody, my name is Hammock, and today I'm going to go through the new UGC Map, King of the Hill Cascade B5D. And let me just go, full disclaimer, this map is pretty bad. I want to say that it's very difficult, first of all, to make a map for Highlander TF2, because you have to deal with so many factors. And this map is kind of derivative from Product, Warmtick, Asheville, that kind of shit. The midpoint is pretty good, the underbit is pretty good, the rest, pretty bad. I just want to say, I'm not saying, the map maker's terrible. As I'm saying, it's hard to make a map. But there's a lot of things I would change about this map, and already this UGC season, not really looking good for Engineer, just gonna throw that out there. You have to deal with Swift Water, you have to deal with Steel, and then you have to deal with this. So, first of all, I want to go over where I feel like everyone should roll out, because this main area, you have to run through here, you run through, and immediately the only place you can go is up this really unintuitive staircase, which wastes time, to here, and then you have to run either down there or over here to get shot. So that's a waste of time rolling out. You have this right area here, which you have to run all the way around here and through here to get shot. So the only place I feel like is actually worth rolling out is left side. So I'm just going to throw that out there right now. When you come out of spawn, you should run left side. And I made a demo man rollout for this map just in case. So to get spawn, you run through here, crouch jump, and then if you land in this... Oh, I did it badly there. If you land in that corner, holding crouch, you don't take any full damage. So let me just do that again. There we go. If you land in that corner holding crouch, you don't take any full damage, so you can get there really quickly. You can do other sticky jumps, where you land quicker, and you can land potentially right on the point here at the start. But the problem I see with that is if both demos do that, it's going to be whoever attacks first, and you pretty much just insta-die. So you can do that if you want to be ballsy and be aggressive, and you know the enemy team's going to go passive rollout, and you can just get some aggressive damage, because everything on this point is pretty much in wind bomb range. But I recommend you do that rollout, come out here and play a little bit more passive. There's a lot of sniper pressure here, specifically from this area. We're going to talk about that a lot, because I would like this rock area potentially to block that sniper sightline a bit more, because it gets in the way a lot. Running around, figuring out teleporter spots, and sentry spots and dispenser spots, that sniper sightline pretty much ruins a lot of spots. So, let's get back to Engineer class. Nice. Okay. So, Engineer class. Place tele, run out of spawn, run here with the rest of the team, and immediately, the first problem is, if this isn't the first mid, this sniper sightline. So, I don't think this sniper sightline is going to be that much of an issue in a game like a high-level game, because if a sniper is standing there, yeah, he has a lot of potential to frag everything. Oh, rip, I fell. But he also has potential to get shot by that crack shot there, that shot there, that shot there, that shot there. If you know their sniper is going there, your sniper is going to have an easy time killing him, especially since if he gets caught, hard scoping around here, he can't back out without peeking sightline and getting shot. So in terms of sniper duels, this sniper sightline can be punished very easily. You can also potentially have a soldier run all the way along here, and then just rocket jump up here, and then fuck with him. There's also a lot of space here for a spy to fuck with you. Especially with Dead Ringer, Speed Boost, and Not Dying, and Gun Spies and shit. You have this area, which if you're around this area, contesting the point and fighting, spies are most likely going to decloak this area by this pack, come over and backstab you. You have this whole area here, which if calling an area a part of the map spy wasn't bad for comms, I'd just call this whole area spy. I'd in fact call the entire map spy, because spy is already on this map. You can run around here, right here to his health pack and his ammo pack that no one else is going to take, because this part of the map is pretty much useless. You can come up through here to office, which we've determined is called office because it has a computer and books and stuff. I guess you could call it PC, but I think office kind of works nice. And just come up here and have all these options to, like, fuck with people. He has this whole area around here. He can head up there to spawn, or he can climb up here invisible so he doesn't bump anybody. And because there's a lot of these hills and ramps everywhere, a spy can just, when he feigns, mash spacebar and pretend that he's good at bunny hopping and then run all the way through here and just fuck with people. And yeah, so if you have someone on the enemy team or on your team who uses Deadringer, they're pretty much not going to be caught on this map. They have a lot of spaces, and if they like making trick stab frag videos, there's so many ramps. This whole back area is a ramp. This whole area is a fucking ramp. Then all these areas that they can just get trick stabs on. Like I thought, oh, I could put a telly there. Nah, they can stand up there and backstab you. Oh, I could put a telly in office here, like in that area. Nope, they could stand up there and trick stab you. Or they could stand over here with the ambassador and then shoot you and then run away and then come back to their spy area. So this area is very spy favored, I want to say right there. It's also very sniper favored because of that sightline. And it's also very demo favored because this whole point here is wind bomb central. So I want to say that right now, if you play this map and you find it frustrating as engineer, that's what you're in for. It could go completely the other way. People could find a meta for this map, which turns out to be alright. But first impressions of this map, I feel like it's going to be kind of annoying. So you run out of here as NG. Putting a telly there, probably not a good idea, because as soon as you take the telly, you're going to get sniped. I thought of maybe putting a telly up here, because that's pretty cool. Like, you can actually build up here. But if you take telly, you walk out here, oh, you're going to get sniped. Or maybe you could put a telly in office. So, someone in chat, Cough Trimp. That's a pretty appropriate name. Yeah. You can put a telly here, nope, you're going to get stabbed. You could put possibly a telly here, but that means there's like the blind spot of this area of like spy coming in here and backstabbing people. Someone could also come through sewer here and then just fire, like a demo could just come up here and then fire pills up here and kill everybody in house and kill the teleporter. So I've determined that possibly the safest telly spot, although still not very safe, is around about here-ish, like right against the wall. Because if a soldier were to jump up here, they most likely won't see that. Unless they already know it's there, in which they can just splash rockets. And when you take the telly, you can possibly, like, run through here and then quickly run through and then start contesting. Like, either way you run from this side, this area is going to be a problem, and which is why I want this whole, if the map maker is listening, I want this whole rock lifted up, so this sight line isn't as oppressive as it is. In fact, just get rid of that, that's shit. Oh yeah, and this sewer area, which I like the look of. Like, this map, this whole map looks nice. It doesn't feel nice, but it looks nice. So nice touch. I also like this shit over here. The little turbines here, in here. Like, listen to that. As you pass the window, you can hear it. And then as you pass the window, it's gone. So you don't even know it exists until you go, oh, I like that. That's like a nice touch. I like it. So you could probably call this area like generators or turbines or something. I feel like if you call it turbines, though, you'd immediately have flashbacks to level 3 sentries and vents. Ugh. Okay, so telly up there. Alright. Oh, fuck, I keep pressing my no-clip button. Dispenser, most likely here, because you have a lot of, like, pressure to be able to just stand here. You could build dispensers around here, but it has the feeling of product where I like to build a dispenser in pocket, like next to cliff. Some people like to build their dispenser behind rock. I see why you do it behind rock, because it has a lot of control, and people, like, for example, if you put it here, like, behind rock, you could have people here, or people around here, they get a lot of health and ammo. But if your medic goes down, and then suddenly your whole team is crowding around this dispenser because they need ammo, it's very easy for a damager to just wind bomb there, and then just do a bunch of free damage. Like, it's in the open, and it gives you a lot of healing, but it's also in the open, and gives you a lot of free damage being taken. So you can put it there, I'm just saying it's risky. I like putting it here, it feels a bit more safe. Then again, you're still jockeying against that location. And you also have to look out for spies coming from here, and then getting 3 stabs. So if your medic is like relying on the dispenser armor, you have to look out for spies ambling from there. This is a spy map! Did I tell you it's a spy map? Oh, also, I came up with a cool mini spot. So, first of all, I'd say this is an alright mini spot. I was recommended this spot by the fine folks over at engineer.tf. You guys should check out their Discord if you're an engineer nerd like me. Shout out right there. This mini spot's alright. It watches the point. It actually watches quite a lot of point here. Like, look at this. The mini watches here. Like, this is a good amount of the point here. Like, right here. And the ideology behind a, ideology behind a good mini spot is that it has a lot of control, it has a lot of vision, it can do a lot of damage, but it's not the focal point. Like, if a mini is, like, in the open, it's gonna get killed. You want it to, by the time that they see the mini, they're already focused on something else. So in that particular spot, by the time that they're already here, they're probably facing an entire team. Hopefully, if you have one. If you don't, I highly recommend getting one, it's very useful. And this mini spot as well protects you against jumpers, protects people jumping down from there, and it protects this under area. I feel like if this place had an ammo pack down here, this would be a nice place as NG, because you could just hold here, you could possibly put a mini down here. It would be like Asheville, where you just hold underneath. Or Warm Tick. Warm Tick as Engineer is pretty nice when you hold under. So yeah, you have like this area to control, and I have like a little mini spot where you can put a mini up there. I'm going to call it the hammock spot because I made it up and fight me. So you can jump on this rock, then jump up here, and then put a mini, but it's kind of tricky to get the placement. I did it first time there, but there's like a few spots, like you're just going to be clicking and you can't really get it. But I like this because it has like a nice like fence here protecting, so if you're the enemy team coming in here, you have to like stand about here in order to kill it, in which you're in open like area to be spammed. It's kind of like the mini spot on concrete, like next to the big box on product, or on Japan on product, where if you forward hold, you could put it there, and it like fucks with people like running in because they have to immediately turn around and shoot it. And if they have to turn around, then they're taking damage from both directions. And if you can't, like if for example there's sniper pressure on their bat and jumping up here is going to get you shot, you can trick jump up here by doing that. So like there's like a little like ledge here, like there's a clip here where like if you hit this wall here, you're going to like bump into it. And if you hit this wall here, you're going to bump into it. But if you run up this corner, there's a ramp, so you should just be able to walk up it like that. And there's also a ramp up on this middle bit, so if you do it perfectly, you should be able to run and then ascend up. In which, yeah, I nearly did it and I just clicked. Yeah. You'll notice I'm bad at trick jumping, but look at that. If you can do it and click, it's pretty nice. Can I do it? Can I do it? Anyway, you can do that. I just can't seem to do it. This is embarrassing. There we go. You can do that. I imagine people who are actually good at clicking can do that in like one try. But I'm calling it. That's a hammock spot. Fight me. So that's an alright mini spot. You also have the mini spot there. I'd say that's a good forward hold spot. You've got your dispenser. Wait, that's the enemy side. You've got your dispenser around there, and you've got your telly up there. I'd say that's an alright start. Let's see how that develops as the meta goes on. Maybe people find much better spots. You could even put your own, like, if this is your side, this isn't, you can put like a mini up here and then wrangle and then kill everybody and then get sniped by the enemy team. Yeah, this whole area here is controlling like a lot of the space that the enemy team is going to occupy. So if you're a sniper, an ambi spy, a soldier, a wrangled mini engineer, abuse this spot. This spot is probably the most broken part of the map. And if you're the map maker, please just either get rid of this or add some sightline blockers, because it's kind of annoying. Also, you know, fix this area in the back here, because this whole ramp slope area here and all these, like this thing doesn't need to be like a half turn. This just needs to be a staircase. And these doorways need to be cleaned up, because if you were to run out right side from spawn, you have to do like a loop-de-loop and then run down here. Like, what the fuck even? Like, this whole, like, turn here is, like, a waste of time. You run from it. There's also all these props. Like, if this was a pub map, which I feel like it is, like, I'm afraid that every time I walk into here, there's going to be a backburner pyro waiting for me, you know? And then you have this whole area here. Like, I feel like this is one of those maps where I'm going to go in on a scrim. I'm going to be against, like, Magikarp or Woolen or one of those spies, and then just have to deal with trick stabs from every fucking direction. Lemonader is followed, thank you. Okay, so I've kind of gone over that. These are kind of okay sentry and building positions, and also a decent review of this map being bad. So I hope you know that. You should also run left side. If you run any other side, you're probably going to be slow, unless you can prove me wrong. Like, if you find more efficient ways, definitely put in the comments. That'll be very useful. So, this will be my quick impressions of this map. Try not to scrim it. Just wait for the official and hope for the best, I recommend. Thank you.